Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 8. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just getting started here in Philly. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Alex Wood is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Tommy Joseph. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Count even now at 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Joseph in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Tommy Joseph. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Seager right there. And there's one down now. Striding in for his first at-bat, Didi Gregorius. Showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Crawford into shallow center. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. High chopper to third. Franco loves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bounce it to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Justin Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. The next 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Full count, 3-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's thrown. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Franco moving to his left, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Forsythe. And he's set down, one away. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Joseph is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit it
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Please go down quietly there through 4. Still tied, 0-0. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a the 1-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Altair has a beat on it. 1 down. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Joseph has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first. Middle of the afternoon here in the city of brotherly love. It's now 1-0 LA. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out against Tommy Hunter. Takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Wood. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's a .333 hitter. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 1-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. They'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe ranging to his right. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The pitcher, Tommy Hunter.
Luis Valbuena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Valbuena.
Ripped down the first base line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Marisnick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Seager takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's Corey Seager. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the back.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Cody Bellinger will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. To his left, Turner. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig is over. 1 away. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready for another chance. Michael Franco. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. What a play. The defense on display on this beautiful diving baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap. You keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Altair racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Forsythe is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Logan Forsythe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Barnes stands at second with 2 gone. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So next to the plate for the Bills, Martin Maldonado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Rhys Hoskins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
A ball and no strikes. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Scorched to third. Gloved by Turner. Forsythe on to first. It's a double play as they're... Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer edge.
Under it is Marisnick, one away. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 3. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Marisnick leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? On to second, but the throw is wide. He beats the tag, safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up. Win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Still time. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Martin Maldonado down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double in the inning, but that gets erased. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Andrew Cole will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Dodgers down, tied 1 apiece. Pedro Baez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. From the stretch, sliders in for a strike. Baez, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector Neris.
Corey Spangenberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 27 driven in. He pulls this one into right, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12 painless half of the inning. All told, 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Jason Lake gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lake rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The next 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with a slider there, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Popped him up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Marisnick is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only one away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Top Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that.